Four Beings Who Take Care of the World, Part 1 of 5, on Between Master and Disciples, given in English on January 2nd, 2021.
Hi. Running. Hello. How are you guys?
Good, thank you.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year. Happy New Year.
Are you going out party and all that New Year time? Huh? No. Me neither. Join the club. Yes. We are working hard so that others can enjoy a New Year, huh? Okay. Very good. I'm going to read you the story again, yeah, okay?
Okay. Yes.
From the Jewish folklore. You don't mind?
No.
Thank you, Master.
Thank you for listening. Yes. I'm worried maybe later. I'm getting older. I cannot read anymore, so I'm hurry up. Every couple of days, force you to listen to a story. Bedtime story. I'm sorry you have to listen.
Thank you, Master. We like it.
Yeah, I'm just joking. Everybody also wants to listen, right?
Yes.
It's just that you are in one group, Yes, and it's easier for me. Anytime I have time, I can always read the story, yeah?
Yes, Master.
Or I'll tell you things. But if I want to talk to your brothers and sisters outside your group, I have to wait until, Sunday. Saturday or Sunday, yes. That's why some kids think that when they grow up, they want to be Supreme Master. Work only on Sunday, yes. Or maybe 1 week per year or something like that. Did you like the story last time?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
The ghost? Yeah? Were you scared?
No.
When you go to the bathroom last time? Huh? Scared or not?
No.
Tell me the truth. But the skunk was scared.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know. Maybe he listened to the story and then he was screaming. Yeah. And I was thinking somebody was hurting him or he had some problem, So I asked him, what's wrong? What's wrong? He running and crying. First cry very loud in one place and then louder, and then run. When I came to ask, he ran away. I said, what's wrong? Something wrong? He said, some zealous ghost is scaring me.
Oh.
I said, didn't hurt you? He said something, no. I wasn't sure, so I asked the squirrel. Squirrel said also no. And I said, how come the zealous go there to come here? And the squirrel said, no, it's just a cat. No, not the ghost. I said that he was screaming like he was so terrified or hurt or something. Oh, just a cat? So the squirrel told me, because he never saw. I said, why is he so afraid of the cat? Did the cat bite him or scare him or something? No, he said, no. Because I was scolding the cat, the cat. I was thinking, is this because I saw him also around? So I asked him. Cat said, no, do nothing. Maybe they ate from the same plate, Yeah. No wonder the plate is all clean. Most of the time, both of them share. It just happened that probably he came in the same time as the cat. Or maybe he was trying to eat and then the cat came suddenly in front of him,
Oh.
I said, but why is he so scared of just a cat? And then the squirrel told me because he never saw a cat before in his life. And the way he cried, I mean, I was so worried about him last night. I keep praying for him, asking him things, and asking all the gods and angels to protect him. But today I was laughing so much. He made me laugh so much because the way he cried, I imagine just like a kid, carry away, so scared like that. And it was just a cat. And the cat didn't do anything to him. I threatened the cat already. I say, if you touch one hair of the skunk, I will deal with you. He said, no, nothing done. No, nothing. I don't know. It doesn't sound funny when I tell you now, huh? But it's so funny. All day I was thinking about that. I was laughing so much because my imagination ran wild, thinking the way he cried he first cried like somebody took something from him, the toys from the kids, He's only an adolescent, only 5 months old now, something like that. He was so scared that he froze there, and then he was crying louder and louder, and I was worried something was wrong. Came out, I saw a cat on one side, a few meters away, and he's running somewhere, I don't know where, crying all the way, wee, 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 all the way home. It was so funny, that guy. So funny. And then later, because I thought it was a cat, but he said, no, it's a zealous ghost, demons, scary demons. So I don't know which one to believe, myself or the skunk, And then I told him, I keep asking him whether or not he's okay, yeah? And when I open the door and ask him again, he responds to me, like that. This guy is so cute, my God, so cute. How he understood that I'm talking to him, I know I call his name, but he answered me, even though he was scared, crying before, but he answered me in all cuteness, and loveliness. Mean I'm here. Oh, that's what I think, what the skunk language is. And he can talk a lot. Many times when there is something important to tell me, he came to the window or something and made a lot of talking. Wow. And then I say, you're too fast. I don't get it. What are you saying? Slow down. And then I just gave up because he keep on. And I say, you done? You done? I have to go and find a translator now. He's so cute. He's so wonderful. My God, I saw him only 2 times, but I'm so in love with him. Such a beautiful being, The way he answered me, When I talk, I call him and say, And then last time, a long time ago, when the dogs went missing, yeah, I called the names of the dogs, and he was eating nearby, and he helped me to call the dogs. Believe it or not. Wow. I called many times. When I called one time, one name, like maybe Love, and he also said, ah! And then I said, Love, where are you? Like that. Oh. I called for a long time, I said, okay, I don't think they understand you. Never mind, I do it myself. And then he didn't stop until I went inside and stopped calling. He really helped me to call. Oh my God, such a beautiful animal. Oh, I could love the animals forever. I don't know how anyone has the heart to even harm them or kill them or do something bad to them. All right, my dear. Okay, I'm asking you the first lesson before I begin the second. What did you take away last time from the stories? Tell me. The moral of it? Didn't learn anything. Forgot about it. Too scared, right? You too scared, huh? Oh, okay, right. I pretend that I know something. I tell you. First of all, if you're married, have only one wife. Don't have 2, okay? And don't even marry with a demon's wife. Got that?
Yes.
And if you really want to leave her half of your house or the basement, you have it written down for them. Yeah?
Yes.
Yeah. And then tell all the house never open that basement, or you would die. Yeah. So scary. That's the first lesson, right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yes, Master.
And I told you already, it's not fair, is it? I mean, the ghost, how can she go to make a legal statement or document? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, even at that time, she came to the court, people couldn't see her, yeah? Only heard the voice, so I guess she could not even sign the document either, right?
Yes, Master.
Poor ghost, it's not fair. But this is the thing. Of course it's not fair. It's also a man's fault, right? It's not her fault alone. It takes two to tango, right? Yeah? Mm. The man was not so greedy, no? And, seduced by appearance, this desirous energy or something like that. Yeah. So it's not her fault alone, huh? I mean the ghost, okay? It's not the demon's, female demon fault alone. And she even bore children for him and all that. She's like a wife, Anyway, what else would I say? Yeah, this is the thing, a man cannot always say no, yeah? And that's a problem. And then blame it all on the woman, yeah? But it's not always that easy, yeah? Women, they're soft-hearted, and when they hear some sweet words, some praising words, like you're beautiful, or your hair is nice, your clothes are nice, suit you, make you look like princess, whatever like that, And then they just melt, and then they come along, yeah, to the man, even though they know he's married already. I mean, humans are also like that. Not just ghosts, yeah? Humans are also like that. That's one thing. And another thing is ghosts or demons, they should never stay among living beings. Yeah, it's not allowed. But they like to. Because living beings, animals or humans, have this good energy. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Yeah, it's more lively energy and a true energy. Whereas ghosts, they don't have it. Yeah. So even though some are very powerful, where they cannot even pick up, something like this. Some are very powerful. They can open doors. They can, throw a tantrum. But some cannot open doors. They cannot open doorknob, and they cannot move things. But some are powerful. They can. Yeah, but just that. After a while, they're exhausted. They cannot continue like us, no? Like us when we do labor work. We can move furniture all day long. Huh? Many people do that as a job, right?
Yes.
So ghosts, they don't have all that energy because they're dead. They don't have physical stamina like we have. They have all the advantages though. Yeah, like they can move anywhere very fast. And nobody can see them, nobody can do anything harmful to them. Oh, man, yes, can also. Some more powerful ghosts, they will harass them also. That happens. It doesn't mean it doesn't happen. It's just that they are more free than us in some ways. They can move anywhere they want fast. They don't need bus ticket. They don't have to earn money or to buy a ticket or anything. They don't need to buy airplane ticket or reserve in advance or anything like that. But they cannot stay among the living. That's why many places that have been abandoned for a long time, ghosts will stay there. And then people say, oh, that house is haunted. Yes? Because a long time nobody has stayed there. And then when some newcomers come, then they will make trouble. The ghosts will throw tantrums to try to throw them out. And then people get scared, and then they move. Then they can possess the house. There are many ghost films like that. There are true stories also. They came from some true stories. It's not showing what? You don't see me?
No, Master.
Yes or no?
No, Master.
No, why didn't you say anything? Somebody wrote to me now. What? I cover the camera. Sorry. I got that. I always cover the camera. I just have it. Can you see me now?
Yes, Master.
As beautiful as ever, no?
Yes.
Sure. Told you. Even if you don't see me, you can imagine, no, how beautiful I look, no?
Yes.
Yeah, nobody say anything. I have to say it. Yeah. I have to appreciate my own beauty. Sure. Okay. And the second ghost story? Any moral takeaway? Second ghost story, no? Also don't think of that, right? Yeah, too busy, huh? Yeah, me too. But this you don't have to be very free to think, I think while I'm brushing my teeth, while I'm, just stamping my feet in one place or pretend to jump rope, stuff like that, I'm still thinking. Yeah. I think when I'm asleep. You see me now, yeah?
Yes, Master.
How come you say nothing? Huh?
We didn't want to disturb you.
Didn't want to disturb who? What mean disturb? Now you disturb me because you didn't tell me. Now I feel guilty. Huh? Yeah. What is more disturbing than that? Okay, sorry, your master is not professional. You know very well already. Forgive me. The second story, you didn't think about it also? No? No, man. The man with the horse went into the desert and then the snake transformed herself into a beautiful woman, yeah?
Yes.
And asked him to marry her, yeah? No? Don't even remember.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
Don't
So,
go with
all
the
right.
beautiful woman.
Huh?
Don't
What?
go with the beautiful woman.
I don't understand.
He said, don't go with the beautiful woman.
Then you should go with ugly woman. That's cute. Yes, sir. In Vietnam, we also say similar. We say something like, the man that say, oh, the beautiful wife is somebody else's wife. Ugly wife is really your wife. I guess, if you have a beautiful wife, all the men envy you, And it seems like they're always looking at her. And it seems like you don't have her alone. You see what I'm saying?
Yes.
And it's also maybe that you worry day and night, who is the next handsome coming and sneaky behind your back or, loving your wife without you knowing, stuff like that, or try to charm her, seduce her, and you will lose her, etc. Yeah, that's a good point, yeah? So if you want to go out marry, you look for an ugly one, yeah? Got that, the man? And you woman also the same.
Master,
Yes.
can I ask a question? In the story, the ghost in the furnace, does she die or it transformed to another place or?
Which one? Which ghost?
The ghost that the snake. Sorry, it's the snake. There is a
The snake?
Yeah.
Now, what are you asking?
Does she die when it's in the so-called
Yeah, she died already.
yeah?
In the furnace.
She died physically, and then she became this wreath of flowers.
Oh.
Ah.
But is it morally right to kill the snake in the way, or is
Yeah.
there karma involved?
Yeah. She has to reincarnate elsewhere.
Oh.
Either another snake, go and find another man, or become another animal. Depends. Okay?
But does the husband incur any karma by killing her that way?
No.
Oh.
He was dying.
Oh.
She was harming him, okay? Maybe a little karma, but the priest was the main killer, okay?
I see.
He's the one who told him what to do, how to kill her, yeah? Yeah, so you are so compassionate, my God. So just let the snake kill him, right? And then after he died, she went out to the desert again, looking for another man. So the moral is this: don't ever ride a horse. So she cannot get hold of the reins of the horse, How you call that? The harness? What? For the horse.
Yeah, the reins.
The reins of the horse, yeah, and then ask you to marry her. And if you have to ride a horse, okay, then don't go into the desert. Got that? And if you have to go into the desert, Just look straight in front of you. Don't stop the horse, even in front of the beautiful woman. Got that?
Yes, yes.
Then you'll be safe. Okay? How about that for master wisdom? Yeah. What would you do without me, huh? Telling you. Okay, now we go to the next story. Yeah, sorry, it's not a ghost story, huh? You love ghosts, don't you? Huh? You asked me to read 2 stories, all about ghosts. Yeah, and now I'm going to read something else, disappointing you. No ghost today. I don't want to scare the skunk anymore. Okay. This story is, the title is the four beings who take care of the planet, yeah, of this world, of the world, not the planet, the world. I mean, take care of all beings, yeah, on the planet. Right, that's the story. 4 beings who take care of the world, yeah? Okay, now. God, they say here, the Holy Spirit is the same. I say God, the Holy Spirit is the same, okay, huh? Yeah. Here they say Holy Spirit has created humans, yes. And first, in order to make something that's opposite to humans, the Spirit, means God has also created demons and other very vicious gods, those, spirits, okay? Yeah. So he created demons and, deities, yeah? But vicious ones. And then he also caused the human beings in their minds to be afraid of these vicious beings and demons. So it's all God's doing, huh? Imagine that, huh?
Yes, Pastor.
What kind of God are you, huh? Making trouble. Okay. If there had not been enough grace, and a lot of grace and blessing, also many of the rules that had been established by God, then the human beings definitely could have never stood up to these vicious spirits as well as demons. Also, some of the incredibly, strange and vicious animals who are walking around at night, even for 1 hour, the humans cannot stand up to them, will be destroyed. So what kind of rules are these? Okay, it goes like this. Year after year, in the season of Nisan is about the beginning of the springtime, yeah? I guess this is the Hebrew language. It's the beginning of the springtime, and the seraphim, the angel type, yeah. They had gained more strength. They lifted their heads only like this, and then all the bad and vicious spirits as well as the demons were very scared of these seraphim, angels, yes. They are very scared, afraid of the seraphim. These seraphim, they spread out their wings, big wings, to protect all humans. So these bad demons and spirits cannot harm humans. In the Bible, Psalms chapter 91, it says that God blesses and protects under his wings. So you don't have to be worried about the fearful dark night. Yeah, I think it's in Psalm 23. It says that the Lord is my shepherd; I shall not fear. Yeah, even if I walk in the death valley, yeah, I shall not. I shall not be afraid because you're with me. Something like that. Yeah. Okay. Is that correct? Any Catholics here? Yeah, all of you are Christian, I know. All right. Except me, I'm Buddhist. And now I'm Jewish, yeah? Because I have to explain all the Jewish things to you. So that's that. God also created many domestic animals as well as some very, very sensible animals, very sweet and gentle animals. And in order to make an opposite of these gentle and kind and good animals, God also created lions, tigers, and bears, big bears, and what else? Yeah, some of these are vicious animals as well, opposite to those gentle or domesticated animals. If there had not been a lot of immeasurable grace and blessing and love and all the meticulous arrangements, then the domestic animals and those gentle and sweet animals will never be able to stand up and survive. With these vicious animals like lions, leopards, and bears and such. Yeah. So he had already arranged everything perfectly and completely. So let's have a look. In order to make the opposite force, he also created the great beings, behemoths, on top of Sky Mountain. Yeah. And during the first month of Tammuz, 5th, 6th month, the May and June, those months, May and June, the beginning of the summer. God gives power and strength to the behemoths, these are big, giant beings that he created. Oh, man. As if the demons and ghosts are not enough already. What are you doing, God? Huh? Yeah. And then you scare my skunk like that. He's only a kid. just a little tiger, scare him like that. Imagine this big giant guy, yeah, as big as a mountain. And even in the beginning month of summer, he even strengthened him more, gave him more power and physical, powers as well. So this big being, he raised his head and then roared in a very big, huge voice one time. Big roar one time. Even though it's only one time, but his roar spread all over, the planet, wherever humans lived. And all the animals as well. All of them could hear it. Even lions, leopards, and bears, and tigers, and such, all felt so threatened that they were fearful whole year long. The whole year long. Oh, imagine if it's us. Because of that, the lions and the leopards and the bear and all that were scared, kind of being frightened all year long. So it was good for the domestic animals as well as the sweet, gentle wild animals. Otherwise, these sweet and gentle animals and domestic ones as well would never be able to stand up against those vicious animals like lions, tigers, and stuff. Yeah? Okay. Oh, man. Now we know. God is not all that nice, is he? Huh? This is not Almighty God, okay? It's a lower God. But in the old times, they just called him one name, God. Okay, so he also created many clean and pure, birds, as well as those who are dirty. Those who are clean and pure, they can stay near humans, where humans are, and can even stay in the wild also, as their choice. And in order to make an opposition, an opposite power, opposite balance, I guess, yes. The thing like eagles and bigger, and those who are very big birds, yeah. A vulture, the vulture though, who eat the dead cubs, yeah. Yeah. Vulture hả? Tại sao ở Việt Nam mình đâu kêu nó bằng linh thú? Đúng rồi, vulture là tiếng Anh. Okay. The vulture and the eagle also God created, but they stay in the wilderness, not where the humans stay. Otherwise, if there is not enough grace and loving blessing that God has already arranged and bestowed upon the world, then the birds, the gentle, sweet birds that he created before would never be able to survive in the presence of the vulture as well as the eagle type of birds. Yes. How does God arrange and make everything perfect and complete? Every year when the month of Tishrei, about the months of August and September, that's in August, in autumn, God would give more power and strength to the eagle Zisadai, so he can become stronger, powerful. And then he just lifts his head and keeps it right in the middle of his wings and just zoop, fly up to the sky. And he emits one very, very powerful voice. Oh, no, this one is a bigger, it's not an eagle.
Condor.
Huh?
Condor.
A condor. Oh, yeah, that's it. Okay, so God gave the strength to the condor. And then he can just fly up to the sky like that. And he emits one very powerful sound. Just one only. And all the birds and all kind of birds heard that voice, even just one time. Yeah, even far away, they can all hear that. Even the vulture and the eagle were so frightened with this kind of sound that year after year, they still feel very, very scared, terrified. Otherwise, all these birds will never be able to withstand the big birds like eagles and... No, man. I'm reading Vietnamese and my English is just gone. Eagle and vultures. Yes, all right. Because they it's funny. It's funny how God, this is a funny God. I'm sorry, sir. I feel you're funny. Sorry if I offend you. He made the, vulture and eagle very powerful, yes? And he made also very gentle and small little birds, parrot, parakeet and all that. And then he had to make a bigger condor in order to frighten, to frighten the eagle and the vultures so that they don't, kill all these birds. See what I'm saying? All these smaller birds. Oh, why did he do that? Why didn't he make them less powerful? Then he wouldn't have to make another one to counter it, right? Yeah. But he's like a scientist, in our world we do that, right? Yeah, we do that, yeah? Yeah, we make this and then we make something else to counter it, yeah?
Yes.
And then in the sea he had created many fish types. Big ones, small ones. Do you know how much it weighs? The biggest fish in the sea? Huh?
No, Master.
No idea.
The author is asking. I don't know how much it weighs. Okay, and many of them are as long as 400 leagues. 400 leagues is about 1 league is about 4 kilometers. Imagine how long it is.
Wow.
We don't see them anymore these days, huh? 4 kilometers for 1 league. Yeah, means a fish, the biggest one. Some of them, I guess, before when we still had dinosaurs, right? I don't think we see this kind of 4 kilometer long fish anymore. Do you? Did you?
No.
I hope not. Where did you go and find such? Yeah, sometimes the rumor has some like Loch Ness monster or something like that. They're supposed to be very big and long, eh?
Yes.
Maybe one of that kind is still hanging around on our planet. And it's not just 1 league. Some of them were longer, as long as 400 leagues. That means 400 times or 4 kilometers. You calculate, okay? I'm too lazy to think about that. Where can we find that anyway, huh? So we forget that. That's probably a long time ago, huh? We had many dinosaurs and big and long like that. If there is no grace or love and the perfect arrangement from God, then all the big fish would have eaten all the small fish already. Yeah. And then he even made it more perfect. Thus, had made another. Thủy quái tiếng Anh nói gì cơ? Thủy quái.
Like the sea monster.
Yes. Okay. He created a sea monster named Leviathan. Every month of Tibet, that is the beginning month of the winter, November to December. Of course, God gave him more strength again, like every other strange animals. He gave them a lot of strength, so he will lift his head up. I guess all this time he doesn't lift his head up. He just sleeps or comatose or hibernates. And only in this winter, all the other animals, God gave them in spring, summer, autumn. And this one, he gave him strength in the winter. So all seasons have some of these monsters all over the planet. Okay. And then he will lift his head, and then he blows, he makes it like a strong wind, a tsunami. And then he saw all the water became bubbling. Yeah. Those are big fish that we talked before. Yeah. They were so frightened, so terrified. Otherwise, all these smaller fish would never be able to survive. All these big fish would have eaten them up already. So these are the four guardians or caretakers of the world. Wow, they're scary, huh? Even if God made some big and powerful animals, He made something else to control them. Yeah. Even just once a year, each of them takes turns to take care of one season with the strength that God has bestowed upon them. They frighten those vicious animals, which are made by, by who?
Same God.
By God, yes. Yeah, thank God. Yeah. He made so many vicious things, and then he had to work again to make other animals. No wonder it took him 7 days. Yeah, it took a long time, no? I wonder if it's 7 days in heavens or 7 days here. Because if it's 7 days earth time, then I think God didn't have enough time. Right?
Yeah.
Otherwise, maybe he had too much power. He could make it in 7 days. But it's not very perfect, is it? Our planet. Maybe he was in a rush. Yeah. Yes. Like me, I work fast. I don't like to leave things hanging around, waiting maybe tomorrow. So he hurry up and compacted everything in 7 days. Yeah. Therefore, maybe we have problems in our world. Yeah. Okay. Do you think the author, whoever wrote this book, Mr. Min Uk, or is it maybe he translated this somewhere? Do you think, my friends, that these four guardians of this world would feel very arrogant, very, proud of themselves? No, he answered himself, not I. No, all these four are not arrogant at all. On the contrary, they are praising, they are praying, they are glorifying the one, the one that made this world materialized. Oh, I guess I should not pack things too tight. I'm tired. A little bit tired, that's why I couldn't think well. All right. So every day, they praise God, they sing the words of praise to God, and they, prostrate to God, and they worship God and all that. Yes. Because all of these will return to dust. Whenever this world returns to dust, there will be nothing left except God again. In the only one and unique quality within Himself. May your holy name be praised, and whenever people utter your name, it will be just glorifying. Because that day, I guess that's the day when the world is finished. Yeah. That day, there's only God to be praised. We all gone, no? If it's all kaput. All right, that's it, the story. This story, sorry, is too serious. The ghost story is more fun, right? Ghost is more fun than God now. God is so serious. Oh, praise be you, God Almighty. Yeah. But I think you know already, this is not God Almighty, yeah? Perhaps the highest would be Brahman. That's why we see in this world we have good and bad. Huh? We have gentleness and we have viciousness. See? That is true so, yeah? That's true so. And all thanks to Him, huh? Yeah? Oh, the Creator. But the Creator is not God Almighty, yeah? The Creator of this world, of this shadow planet, of this shadow universe is not God Almighty. You know that by now, right?
Yes,
I hope so, after all these years of explaining for me. If not, I will never read your story again. Hmm? All right. Very good. One story. Finished.
Thank you,
You're welcome. Thank you for listening. Huh? I'm worried. Maybe you forget who I am, so I have to now and then remind you I'm still here.
Thank you, Master.
I'm worried later you think you don't need me anymore, so I make myself useful, huh? Reading you bedtime stories. Yeah, hoping you don't sleep. Any questions? No. Any comments? Huh? About this story? Whew. Now you know how this world is created, yeah?
Yeah.
And you don't have to ask me anymore. Any more? Any question at all?
No, Master.
This story, is it said that people, this is from long time ago, huh? I mean, hundreds of thousands of years already. Thời Trung Cổ rồi đâu? Cái gì vậy? Trung Cổ là sao?
Middle age.
Hả?
Middle age.
Middle age, yeah? No. Is it? Middle age, you mean like me? Yeah. People, maybe made up some of the stories like this in order to explain the Bible, yeah? Yeah, because in the Bible or maybe other kinds of holy books, they don't explain a lot, yeah? Or in some book, like the book of Enoch, it very graphically explains how our world, some part of the world is made, yeah? But not every book explains so clearly. In Buddhist sutras, there's also some explaining before, differently. Not so graphic like this one with all the guardians like that. But in Buddhism, we have Kahufa, those very vicious-looking beings, yeah, with a big axe or something, waiting to crush anyone who doesn't obey or who makes bad stuff, or enters the temple without respect and not respecting the practitioners within, something like that. In every temple, they have this kind of vicious-looking beings outside the gate, no? And inside also, just to tell you, behave. Behave yourself. This is a holy place, yes. Okay, wow. Maybe next time we will learn from Judaism, yeah?
Yeah.
Jewish and Judaism are the same, right?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Huh?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
Yeah, you sure?
Yes.
I think so, but I have not studied too much about these things. Next time, if we have time and if I have enough power, if God gives me enough power to lift my head up, then I will roar again. One time. Then we might study about how the angels have fallen. Yeah, we heard of fallen angels, no?
Yes.
Master.
Next time. What time is it? Oh, I should let you sleep. Almost 1 o'clock, right?
12:30.
12:30. Okay. You tired already, huh?
No.
No? Are you sure?
Yes.
Oh, man. Oh, okay. This is a very long story. 3-4 pages. I think next time, huh?
Yes,
Master.
Oh, are you really very eager to know? I guess you can guess also. If you do bad things, then you fall, right? Huh?
Yes.
You do things against God's commandments, then you fall. And you still fallen angels. Next time, okay, huh?
Yes.
Yeah.
Thank you, Master. Thank you,
Yeah,
Master.
I really like to read more, but I think a little bit at a time, huh? Yes.
Let's go.
I just had some, I don't know, nagging feeling that I just have to do it, otherwise, who knows what happens tomorrow, no? Yeah?
Yeah.
right? In this uncertain time
Yeah.
of life, of our life. They already found also this mutated variant of COVID-19 in Taiwan. Can you imagine? It crawls everywhere. I don't know how. Maybe it goes with the wind. Actually, it doesn't have to. It can manifest itself anywhere. So don't need to blame, England bringing the virus or not. Even if English people don't go, if none of the English people went, or any of other infected country citizens went to Taiwan, it would be manifested by itself anyway, okay? If it is Taiwan's karma. Normally we heard that Taiwan has not had any virus for 8 months. And then last month or last few weeks, there's one infected case, locally transmitted. They blame it on one pilot who befriended one of the native women. Again, he should not have, right? He should have heard the ghost story that I told just now. I mean, yesterday, the day before. Then he wouldn't. Yeah, instead of riding the horse, he's riding the dragon, the birds. And then he came down, then he saw a beautiful woman. And you know the rest of the story. Yeah? See that? Huh? Yeah. And now they have been tracing who has been in contact with this lady as well as the pilot, etc., etc. And then just a few days ago, I read in the news, they say that they have found already this mutated COVID-19 in Taiwan. Oh, just like that. 8 months, nothing happened. You see? And it still happened.
Yeah.
And you never know where they come from and whom they infected already. Thus, I'm not very strict to you, but I always very, strictly enough to tell you don't go out, don't eat outside. It's really this, because if you're not vigilant enough at that moment, you just enjoy the food and then you're just looking outside and your attention is not very keen inside, and it's easy for you to get infected.
Yes.
Yeah, because you forget God at that moment. You enjoy the food and all the atmosphere around you. Maybe it's not conducive for that. It goes into your food, the energy. Understand me? Yeah. There's one monk in the Yogananda book. When he traveled on train or anywhere, on bus or car, anywhere outside, or airplane, he never ate all that time, because he say the atmosphere is full of this kind of energy of the world. Some kind, it's not pure, not the holy energy. So he never ate. Did you read that book?
Yes, Master.
Autobiography of a yogi?
Yes.
From Yogananda?
Yes.
You remember, yeah? He was, because he didn't eat. So when he came home, all the temple was very excited, waiting for him to come home, didn't dare to eat, made all the festival wait for him, so that when he comes and eat together, out of respect and love. Because they made special, like banquet, more special food to welcome him home, and then they will eat together. So they didn't dare to eat first, of course. And then when he came home, Yogananda was still young, and hungry, was so happy to see him because he couldn't eat anything until the master came. And then he was thinking, finally, we could eat now, waiting. And when he came back, nothing happened. He didn't want to eat yet because he had so much work to take care of, piling up, waiting for him. He didn't feel hungry yet. He has to take care of all the work, so the poor Master Yogananda has to keep waiting again. So disappointing. Well, at least you don't have that problem, right? No. Yeah, you're lucky. You can go into kitchen anytime, yeah? Yes. And, magically do some potion for yourself. Some love potion for yourself, from God's love. All right, guys. Do you have any questions or any opinions? How about this? Or we even can go back to the ghost or the tiger. Well, imagine, huh? Imagine God has arranged everything perfectly, huh?
Yes.
Huh?
Yeah.
And here we are, trying so hard to make it become a paradise. And He's the one who made trouble. Now you know, yeah? Now you know why it's so difficult for me. Huh? And it takes a long time, huh? It takes Him only 7 days to create this world and the trouble that we inherited. And now it takes us forever to change it into paradise. Thank you very much, Lord. Yeah, you are the troublemaker, and you blame us, huh? Yeah, He made the tiger, the lion, and then we blame the tiger and lion for eating the animals, yeah? And then blaming the ghost for harassing us, huh? Mentally. Of course, they don't do it full blow because thanks to the grace and love and blessing that has been arranged for us, or else we would be doomed. Yeah. The reason why God created us is so that He can feel happy. Yeah? Like creative talent, creative force comes out, and He just had to create it. But then He created this and that and other and made trouble for us, no end. Many stories are like that too. In one of the Buddhist stories, the Buddha was a lion. And one time he was stuck somehow in the mud. He almost covered himself. He could not get out. You know those, how you say, sinking...
Quicksand.
Not quicksand, mud even. Huh? Oh yeah, something like that. Almost like quicksand or mud. You know, whatever it is where when you go in, you can't get out, yeah?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, okay. So he was trying very hard. The harder he tried, the quicker he sank. So he just stopped. And then suddenly he saw a wolf. Yes, a wolf passed by. So he begged the wolf, please help me. It was a wolf, I guess. Yes, a wolf. And the wolf was so scared, said, if I help you out, you will eat me, no? Yeah. Because you're so strong and powerful, and just a young wolf. And I have no way to defend myself against you. So the lion said, I promise I will not eat you. I'm in such trouble now. If you help me, I would be eternally grateful. I would never eat you, my benefactor. Please believe me. I swear, this and that. Yeah. So slowly the wolf was convinced and pulled him out, yeah? Because the wolf was on the bank, not sinking inside. So he could use a stick and other things, yeah? And the lion just bit onto the stick, and slowly the wolf bit it and keep pulling him on shore and to safety. And true to his word, the lion did not eat him. And also he promised that from now on he would take care of him like a family member. Yeah, like a son. And then so, okay, fine and good. Afterwards, they all went home together and went to the wolf's house first. And then the wolf introduced his wife and all that. Yeah. And then others, relatives, women. So the lion promised from now on, I will also take care of all of your women. Yeah, so said and done every day. He hunted something, but they all went out hunting together also, yes. And then they brought home together and share. Mostly the wolf didn't do very well. It's just the lion who hunted all the meat that they got. So they shared it very well together and brought it home to his wife and children or, other family female members, like mother and all that. And then one day, of course, the wolf took the wife to the lion's den to introduce. And the lion invited him, and his wife come to his house. And then he introduced also his wife to the wolf and his wife. They both were introduced. And then so every day they did that. And the lion killed like buffalo, cows, and stuff like that, and then share the meat all the time with the wolf. The lion's wife saw the wolf's wife. They're so beautiful, according to her. And she became jealous. She wondered why the lion always went out hunting and brought food, back to that wolf family. Yeah. And he worked harder than before. Yeah, before if he just killed one bull, then they could eat many days. And now he had to share it, so the time of food is shortened. Yeah? So she became jealous. She think because of that beautiful wolf wife and of other woman, so he will share all the food like that. And she became jealous, and then because they moved to live together, like a family. And then she began to make trouble and harass and say bad things and all that, so that the wolf wife could not bear anymore, and she moved out. And then later on, when the lion heard about all that, he scolded his wife, of course. He said, "This friend of mine, which I look upon as my son, he saved my life. Without him, I would not be able to be alive today, and I could not even provide for you, not to talk about provide for their family. I promised to provide and take care of his family. So you don't stand in between, and you don't think of this kind of negative stuff." And from then on, they were okay together, make peace, be vegan. No. They only make peace, sorry. So, why do I tell you this story? What came to that? Huh? What was it before? I forgot. Tell me. I'm old, you're young, you must remember. Hey. Hello, wake up. What did I just tell you? Please report now.
All the stronger creatures to,
What up?
was just
Talk
about
louder,
how
microphone.
How God created all the creatures,
Uh-huh.
but created stronger ones to help the lesser ones.
Uh-huh. What's that got to do with this story? Oh, yeah. Because I was saying God, God is funny. He created many things contradicting each other, yeah? And so when I read that story about the Buddha, when he was long eons ago, was a lion, yeah? And then also had to hunt for food, kill a buffalo and all that, and then share with each other and eat, like a natural way of life. Because that's what they do, no? God created them to hunt to eat. Not killing every one of them, but hunt whenever they're hungry. Yeah. Because God, thanks God that He has created also other counterproductive kind of animals to control them, to control their vicious tendency. Otherwise, they will kill all the little animals, yeah? Therefore, they kill only little, only when they eat. The lions and tigers and leopards, these are predators, yeah? They're vicious, and they just have to hunt to eat. And after I read that story about the Buddha a long time ago, he had many incarnations. Sometimes a deer, normally a good one, like deer or birds, all kinds of precious animals also. Mostly they are good, yeah. Mostly he had been born as king of any of the group that he incarnated in. But after I read this story, I feel, oh my God, so tiring,
Yes, Master.
Even the Buddha reincarnated again and again as this and that animal, and then had to kill to eat and all that, and then came back again. Even the Buddha wanted to come down and help beings. He had to swim in the river of life and death forever like that, in different forms, in order to make affinity with as many beings as he could, yeah? And thus I feel, my God, what a tiring kind of life, yeah? I don't want us to ever come back and forth and become this and that again. I want to finish with all this, yes. That's why in India, mostly they revere the guru very much, the master who gives them initiation and frees their souls. They even sing songs like, only my guru is for me. God has thrown me into this whirlwind existence, and only my master can pull me out of it, something like that. They even revere, kind of almost hinting like the guru is even better than God. That's why it is. And now when I read this story, I understand why. Even though they are not Jewish in India, Hindu or Muslim, but they understood this, huh?
Yeah.
Yeah. What does God do? Throw us in here and to fence with tigers and demons and whatnot, huh? And fight for survival. What for? I did not ask to be born here. Did you? Any of you asked to be born here?
No.
Yes or no?
No, Master.
How come you guys are so quiet? I thought.
We don't.
Why were you so quiet? Huh?
We don't remember.
I don't remember.
Suppose you remember. Would you have asked?
I don't know.
No.
Would you imagine you would have asked go into this world like this?
No, Master.
I'm telling you, it's hell. When I see how they torture the animals and torture humans, oh, it's terrible. And then they come back and kill each other again to revenge, yeah? In Armenia, recently, we have war there, right? Remember?
Yes, Master.
Yes.
But small one at the border for a piece of land. And many moved out already, but maybe some are old, they cannot move, yeah? Or some didn't have anywhere to go. Even soldiers, they don't know where to go. Even if they're soldiers, but they don't have a home everywhere. The region that has been fought with Azerbaijan, that was their home. And so they linger around, and then they just fought them again or capture them and imprison them, and some even cut their throats. An old man, it was on TV. It was on video. It was terrible. It's similar to the way the butcher in the slaughterhouse would cut the throat of one of the animals inside. Oh my God, he was calling God all this time until his throat is cut. He struggled, he kept calling God, Allahu Akbar, all this time until he could call no more. And they still cut his throat. An old man, old and weak man. The soldier did this. Or maybe they wanted to frighten everyone else to move out of there, Or they just ethnic cleanse. This is really hell. It's truly hell. In many places on our planet, it's still hell, I'm telling you. How could a human do that to another human? Alive and kicking human, an old man like that, defenseless, in front of his house. He had nobody else, only him alone. I guess that's why he didn't know where to go. It's not that easy to move.
Yes, Master.
And after you're old already and you live in one place all your life, where would you go? Huh? Go somewhere, become a baker, begging for some morsel of food, and lower your dignity like that? The refugees, they don't want to leave. No one. I mean, most people who are refugees, they did not want to leave their land. It's just because of the war, and some terrifying bombing or killing that they had to run. They run with their bare hands. They had nothing and didn't know where to go. You saw some documentaries on TV a few years ago when many refugees ran to Europe, yeah?
Yes.
They really have no baggage, nothing even. They just walk because some countries didn't want them to pass, didn't let them go on train and buses. They just walked then. They walked to Germany, remember last time?
Yes.
A few years ago. Because this world is truly hell. In many parts of the world, it's still hell. So even if I'm working very hard, I always remember all this. And I'm always very grateful for whatever I have, for what kind of life that I can maintain. I'm truly very lucky already, no matter how hard I work. Of course, it would be better if I didn't have to work so hard, that I can contemplate more inside. It's also better for the world, but I cannot, one body cannot do too many things, so I just have to balance it out and do what I can. But I'm always grateful every day, for every little thing, for clean water to drink, because I know millions don't have clean water. They drink whatever, and then they get sick, and they don't even have medicine to take care of themselves. Don't even have a doctor, don't even have anything. And children on the refugee camp, when they first came, they walk bare feet on the snow. And they don't even have a room like we have. They have just some plastic sheet on top and just one or two walls, not completely closed, just like your garage without a door, empty like that. And they stay in there, they walk bare feet on the snow like that. But in Germany before, also some decades ago, when they had the war, many buildings were destroyed. Many people had nothing to eat, and children went bare feet like that. Not just for 1 day, 2 days. They went to school like that, or went to buy something or get some wood, went bare feet like that. I saw some documentary film long time ago. Even within their own race of beings, they kill each other and punish until that point, until such an extent that children, innocent children, had to suffer. No food, no drink, and then have to walk bare feet on the snow. You stay in a warm weather, and you still need to wear pullover and hat and jacket, right? What not? Imagine in Germany, it's very cold in winter. It's warm a little bit for two, 3 months. In summer, of course, similar to England or somewhere like in Washington, D.C. or something. But Germany is more to the North Pole. It's colder than America, eh?
Yes.
Always cold in winter. I remember when I was in Germany, we were driving on the road, highway or national road. There was snow everywhere because they have big fields or big land left empty in winter. So we can see up to the horizon, only white, nothing else. And then the cloud was very low also. So you feel, sometimes I try to forget it, otherwise I felt like trapped. I felt very suffocating, like claustrophobic. Oh, it's white, and on top the cloud is also white. I mean, not white, but like gray white. And it's like pressing down on you, and the snow is just like so very cold and unfriendly. Yeah. And you can go hundreds of miles like that, seeing nothing except snow everywhere. And it can be very depressing, Feel very pressurized. I did. Okay. Yeah. What story? New Year, I tell you about ghosts and cold climate and the God who creates such and such. Yeah? Yeah, nothing good. Sorry. But most of these stories, even then, it's good for us to reflect, to contemplate that truly there's nothing here for us. Huh? Even God has thrown us down here to the wolves. That's what they say, no?
Yes.
Throw you to the wolves?
Yes, Master.
Yes, Master.
Yeah, like helpless here. We are really like that, almost, huh? The moment you're born, you already are attacked by all kinds of free radicals. And the baby is just helpless. It's like thousands of needles pinching on his skin, tender skin, because he was protected inside with the lubricating fluid and all that, and warm. Suddenly he came out. It's a different world. And his skin was still tender. All the organs, every part of him or her is still very tender, super tender. And he has to bear this world with all kinds of pollution. Eh? All right, my love. If you have any questions, be quick. No?
No,
Nothing,
Master.
No, Master.
nothing asking about this, about the God? This is not a higher God, okay?
Yes, Master.
Yeah. You can tell very well. Okay, huh?
Yes,
What kind of God throw his own creation against each other like that? And even with the lubricant in the form of these four guardians of the world. They still kill each other. It just minimized the damage or the killing, the murdering only, yeah, but not completely. You see that?
Yes.
Huh? So God's really thrown us down here to the wolves. Yeah, and wood too, if you don't worship or praise Him. Now you have a master, you don't have to. But don't offend Him. Nah? Don't offend Him. He will give strength to these four guardians, and then they might blow you to somewhere worse. Okay, my love. Yeah, I guess I'm not very lively today. Yeah. The story didn't help either. I also don't want to disturb or offend the God. Otherwise, I would give him some peace of my mind. Maybe next time, when I'm very angry, then I will not mince my words. All right. Yeah, I'm not very angry today. Otherwise, I could have done that. But many times when I'm alone even, I'm very angry with God for creating so much suffering. And we even have to thank Him. For what? Huh? Understand?
Yes, Master.
I hope you sleep well and don't feel too tired.
Thank you, Master.
It's good that you're listening, because it's easier for me this way. And I do want to work. It's just, how do I work with the disciples outside? They only gather like weekends or some holidays, and I don't remember what day is holiday even. And if arranging like this, it's also very good. I don't have to go out, and nobody has to come to my area.
Yes, Master.
And very little work, because I normally sometimes, if I want to lecture or something, I have to ask this and that, and it takes many hours to arrange. And for this even, I've been asking since at least 2 years. I keep telling one person to another, and whoever said, please arrange one room so that whenever I want to talk to you guys, it doesn't take too long. Nothing done. Asking again and again and again. And then I work and I forgot also, and they work and they forgot also. At least 2 years I'm thinking of this. See whatever I can do. It's not only for you, but we will air it, and then people will listen.
Yes, Master.
And it's good for them, yeah? Okay? Yes. To remember things, to remember to go inward, to remember why we have to have liberation. Because this world, sooner or later, it will be demolished, will disappear, okay? Disintegrated. Just like every element that makes up this world and makes up our body, or like a car, or like even a big tree, one day it will also be disintegrated. Yeah, because that's the nature of this world, okay? The God who created it that way. As if this world is not frightening and suffering enough, He had to create all kinds of things like that to frighten children. Children and women like me. Okay. All right, hey? Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Master.
Thank you, Master.
All right.
Thank you. Thank you.
Bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Love you.
Love you, Master.
Thank you.